And a level 1 Runebark. Oh, but we do have an Embrace to make him even bigger. And a Pack 3. Oh, poor Rubber Soul.
Yeah, I think the pact works nicely in this deck.
Yeah, I agree, actually. Pack. Especially now that we've realized that Oros 4 is a real reality with this deck. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just against sort of randomish decks. I'd be curious to see against meta decks if Oros 4 is as much of a reality.
Now he didn't get his Shaper in player level 2. He leveled it in player level 1 and didn't see it.
That's true.
And that makes a huge difference on how well his deck works, I think.
Oh, I totally disagree. I think Flame Shaper is fairly irrelevant to a Shaper deck. Let's see. Let's do some overwriting. Huh. That's some bad packs, man. Like really bad packs. I'm gonna get some max damage here. Oh, 82 damage. Go! Alright. We did it, Hectares. We did it. We got Oros 4 to win. Is it going to make the highlight? How could it not? How could it not? Alright. Let's do a giveaway, and then I have time for one more game. You want to stick around for one more?
Sure.
Alright. Let's see. Why don't you go ahead and advertise your stream in the chat, by the way. I don't know if you've been doing that.
Oh, it's a good idea.
All right, let's see. Last one is going to be how about Oros wins. Yeah. All right, so put in hashtag Oros wins. You do have to be a follower of the stream if you want to win a code. So put it in. Let's do it. We did not pick the highlight from your win. I very rarely put up losses as my highlight. And like the last 20 highlights have been from you, Turkus, because you've been playing such crazy decks. I think people will get annoyed if every day I'm like, here's a new highlight from me playing Turkus. I played Turkus again. It went pretty good. All right, I've never heard of Mamochi, so I'm really excited to play him or her. I sometimes accidentally say that. I mean, I know many women who play Soulforge.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I even know a 5-year-old girl who plays Soulforge. Sophia, the Dragon Tamer. That will make more sense in the near future.
Awesome.
I think we have to Oros here. Evan Skull is good here, but I think we Oros. What do you think?
Sophia Dragon Tamer sounds like a great card for Soulforge to add.
I know. I'm actually going to try to get him to make it. I already told her, if I win the Forge Watch Invitational, I'm going to design Sophia the Dragon Tamer, and it's going to be like a tribal dragon card.
Sounds great.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So for all of you out there, resign to me, just so I can make my daughter a card. If you love if you don't hate children, you will resign all your games to me, so I can make it. You don't have to love children; you just have to not hate them. It's a lot of pressure. I think I want a Dreadbolt Eidolon. We can pick up that Devour, right? We're not worried about level 1 Devour. We're not chumps.
It should be fine. Phytobomb Epidemic, maybe?
That's no big deal. Alright. Yeah, we get to go like... see, this is where it's interesting. Double Runebark or Runebark Oros? Now I'm a little torn, now that we're winning with Oros 4 plays. Like, that swings it a little bit more for me. But I think Runebark is probably still stronger. Well, yeah.
Yeah, it might be the Runebarks are carrying you to the Oros victories.
Yeah, I feel like that is the case. And we already did get one Oros leveled, so we can be okay with that. And I'm fine trading off Guardians for Devourers. Level 1 Guardians aren't that good. Ooh, but we can Varna's Pact. Though we probably don't want to. Varna's Pacting into level 1 Guardians and stocking the dead pile with more level 1 Guardians is probably not wonderful. I think I probably like better Conjurer Oros at this point. Ooh, he's playing some greedy stuff here. Greedy. Alright, question. Do we block Lyria with Oros knowing that he could Epidemic? I kind of think we don't.
Block Fury with Oros. Yeah, I would skip the block there.
Yeah. Alright. We have a lot of ways to handle her. That 0.1 Ebon Skull Knight's pretty good, even if it's under-leveled.
So these packs are getting worse.
Yeah, substantially. I think we need to steer clear of Pact. Seedlings, Lyrias, Guardians, Pact's gonna look pretty dicey in this game. The problem is Pact is reasonable here.
Yep. Sprout.
Wow. Became even more reasonable. Oh man, he's also like, hey, Epidemic, you should try that card. It looks good.
How about Varric Embrace on the Nuada?
So I'm tempted to go Ebon Skull 1 Epidemic. Yes, it leaves Nuada around, but he loses his Seedling Producer, and it only lets it stay around one turn before we pick it up.
I can see that.
I think we do it. But otherwise, I think certainly handling Nuada has to be a high priority. We have a pretty good board state right now. Ooh, Conjurer Oros. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I should probably do the giveaway. All right. So the winner of the giveaway is SatD11. And if you haven't heard, I haven't seen back from you. Apparently, Infinity Wars sent you a message on Twitch to your, and it went to your other box most likely. If that's not the case, let me know, and we'll figure something out. I will get you your code. No matter what, I will go to the ends of the earth for you. But that's it. I will not leave the earth. Oh, Deathweaver, how I hate you. With all the fibers in my being. That's not so bad. Oh, it is so bad because he gets to... Why did you make me not kill Nuada last turn? You were like, Tiny, don't kill Nuada. Whatever you do, don't kill Nuada. And I was like, Hectares, we should really kill Nuada.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I was very persuasive.
You don't remember that? That's how I remember that.
It's a bad habit.
Well, at least we can pick it up with the Spirit Bloom if we want.
So what is... I mean, does he pack here? I mean, it looks like he's got the Lyria plays and Tarsus, but he's also got these seedlings happening. I guess the seedlings aren't that bad with the Nuada.
I don't know. I think in this particular game, Pact is pretty bad. I think there's been too many bad cards that have gone in for him also.
Yeah.
But maybe not. Maybe he can make it work. I don't like that Devourer growing. I'm wondering if it's a reasonable play to go Thundersoar 5 Epidemic.
How about Epidemic Spirit Bloom 3?
Yeah, that works as well. Could also go double Epidemic.
Yeah, I like that line just as much as I like Spirit Bloom Epidemic.
I think I would rather go double Epidemic. No, I want to do Spirit. I want to take off the Devourer, or at least make him work hard to retain it. So we'll do that route. All right, we're back over 100. Where's Arborus? Oh, double Guardian with a Conjurer on board. We could go Guardian Embrace and have an immediate 15-15 15 Guardian. It's kind of tempting. Although I gotta say, I think it's more tempting to double Guardian to that level 3. Because it's really the level 3 Guardian that is just bonkers. Level 2 is good. Level 3 is insane. Alright, so he made our decision very easy for us. Appreciate it, Mamachi. Thanks for making me not have to think. And I don't think we block the Zimus. I think we go like 1 and 5.
Lyric Embrace here is pretty strong on his side.
Lyric Embrace. Yeah, certainly. But he won't do that.
FE2.
Wow. That's really interesting. It's interesting that he didn't go for the Spirit Bloom to keep the Devourer alive another turn.
Yeah.
I guess his thought was it would be easy to pick it off. I kind of think that might have been a mistake. I'd have to really think about it, but I don't know. Just at my first impression is that might have been a mistake. Though maybe he wants just the Oros is kind of a pain. Oh, Nelly. Double Dryad? I don't know. For a bad 3.1 hand, that could make it kind of reasonable, depending on what he does.
Wish I had a Conjurer on the board.
I wish a lot of things, but that is one of them. That's too bad. That's too bad. Makes the Epidemic 2 look kind of promising. I think I like Epidemic 2 and then block Zimus with the Spirit Bloom.
What do you think of Vyrick embracing the Lyria off the board?
You mean Epidemic Embrace? Sure. I could go for that. And hit him for 12. We are kind of racing him at this point because he's got a Zimus 3 in the deck. I mean, we have good cards as well, but we need to finish him off.
I think we're at a disadvantage against Zimus in this game compared to the one against Charkis because we can't just pack them back easily.
Yeah.
We didn't end up hitting one last game, but it could have happened more easily than this game, that's for sure.
I think it's funny that you would say we're at more of a disadvantage than in the game where we ended the board with him having 5 Zimus 3s and crushing us. That does not bode well, friend. Remember that game where we got stomped into oblivion? I think we're in worse shape than we were in that game. Thanks. That makes me feel just wonderful. Not a ton of good options here. I think my favorite is Conjurer 4, Embrace 5. I mean, we don't have to take care of that Rune Grove, but what else are we going to do?
I like Conjurer 5 and just debuff the Zimus.
Just to take slightly less damage?
On the Conjurer, yeah. And yeah, I mean, giving us an out, the ability to ignore it a little bit.
Sure. I'm a little bit hesitant for that just because we're racing him. Every little damage could end up being a lot at the end, but keeping the Conjurer around longer is a high priority. So, and we can go Runebark. Epidemic should be pretty solid. And that's the card we've been playing to. Did we? Okay, so this. Okay, I'm confused here. Did we play an Oros 2? I don't remember. I was thinking we did.
I don't remember.
I don't either. Oh well. We either did or we didn't. There. How's that for good commentary? We might have and we might not have. Should you change the name of the stream? Yeah, maybe. Yes, all the giveaways got done. The Forge was somewhat one-sided. We're gonna go with somewhat.
Tarsus. That's not That's not good enough.
It has to be an epidemic, right? He can't just Tarsus there and then resign. I mean, I suppose if he plays... Oh, wow. Not that. That is not going to help. We have so many good plays here. It's kind of hard to decide what to play. We could just go like Conjurer 4, Runebark 2, and then just set up next turn to do absolutely ridiculous plays where we play like 2 spells and make a giant Runebark. We could go like Runebark 3, Epidemic, which I feel like is pretty strong. Takes away all his threats basically. I think I like Runebark 3 Epidemic. What about you?
Yeah, I like growing the Runebark this turn.
All right. Do you like putting it in 3? I think I'm willing to do that. It takes a little damage on him, but a Devour 2 can become scary if he can put something together with it. Oh, wow. He's really low. I didn't realize he was that low on health. Probably should have just empty laned him.
Good thing we didn't play out the second Conjurer here.
That would have been pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
That is not a good hand because even Ebon Skull can't be played because you're not going to be able to block anything. So dead card. Thundersore's a dead card. The Sprout's a dead card.
I think Sprout is reasonable here.
You know what? It is kind of reasonable. It depends on what he's able to do with Guardian. I just kind of assume that Guardian is in big trouble now.
Yeah.
If he's not, then yes. But otherwise, I'm thinking we'll probably end up having to play like Conjurer Oros.
I like Conjurer Sprout right now. We'll see what he plays.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
I mean, with nothing on his board, Sprout seems good. But with an active Zimus or
yeah, I mean, Sprout could be reasonable. We'll have to see how it ends up shaking out.
So 3.3 is a reasonable turn to expect to see Zimus 3.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like we've been fortunate to last this long without seeing him. And he's dead on board right now. He's got to block that Runebark with a Flesh Fiend. Oh man, if we had any pump right now, I would definitely play the Sprout.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we're gonna win if we just play 2 guys to the board because you're not gonna be able to block them all. Let's see where Zimus pops, and then we'll go from there, and we'll make some decisions. Mm-hmm. If we play Ebon Skull, Oros. Ebon Skull. Let's not play Ebon Skull.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we play Conjurer Oros, or do we just get crazy? I don't think we play the Sprout because he's going to kill the Guardian, right?
Yeah, I think it's Conjurer Oros.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I would love to do that, but he's going to kill the Guardian. If he can't kill the Guardian, he's dead anyway. The Sprout doesn't matter.
Yep.
Oh, and Daniel Dubois is right. If we had Nether Embrace in the deck, that might have been the play. In fact, that would have been the play. That's too bad. Okay, so he's probably dead. Unless he can find something over 12 health. It has to be over 11. Or over 13. Because we're going to get to go double Epidemic, triggers the Conjurer twice. That's 6 damage. Puts him at 5. And he has to block the Oros. And he has to block the Guardian. And he has to block the Conjurer. Okay, so he handled that. Step 1. He's at 19 now. Is he really not going to handle the Guardian? Okay. No, he is, and then some. Oh, you know what? We're kind of in a bad spot now.
Mm-hmm.
As crazy as that sounds. We could play one Epidemic now, and then something else?
I think Ebon Skull Epidemic.
Yeah, and then we can ignore the Zimus for a while.
Yep.
Alright. Should we empty lane the Ebon Skull? Yeah, might as well. No, we'll put it there.
Yeah,
All right, so
forcing.
we're doing 5 damage. We're on our way. Okay, another terrible hand. Our level 4s have been our undoing. I don't know if you've noticed that. 4.1 and 4.2 has lost us the one game we lost, and it may lose us the next one.
Well, that's the interesting thing about this life gain deck is it's gaining life, but it's not finishing the game in player level 3 like the Arborist version of it might.
Mm-hmm.
That said, you don't have to see one particular card in the deck in order to close out the game.
Yeah, and another, the one problem with the Zimus being at 1 is we can't actually Epidemic here, which is
Right.
a little bit annoying.
Yeah, I mean, that's the consideration with Zimus is like if you do Epidemic it and it's down really low, at its least damage possible, you can't do anything else to the rest of the board without affecting that.
I think we go Thunder Sword 2, and then Dreadbolt the Eidolon.
He has a lot of life now.
Yeah, no, he does. I mean, we don't have lots of options here. I think Thunder Sword is a reasonable choice.
Good Bolt Eidolon seems good.
But yeah, I mean, we are definitely in trouble. Like the game is sort of slowly slipping away from us. We need something good to happen. That Runebark is good, but it might not be good enough. The nice thing is Runebark 1, Embrace 4 is pretty good. But he is going to do 22, 25, and then 8 every turn from here on out with Zimus. So, interesting. Oh, that's... that is a problem. That is a problem. Alright, so do we go Runebark 4, Embrace the Sorcerer after combat? I don't love that play. Or do we let him just blow up? Oh, if we let him blow up his Zimus, though, then it repops, and so that's kind of annoying.
Looking at post-combat Lyric Embrace on the Scourge Flame, but...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think we're dead, though, no matter what at this point.
Yeah.
He's going to push a lot of damage. He's going to push 11 this turn, 35, and then next turn is another 22. So we're in real trouble, but I think this is our play. Not a good one.
Yep.
We are in so much trouble. I can't believe another one got away. It is definitely making me kind of rethink the deck and whether it's viable or not if bunches of games get away from us.
Well, it just needs a Zimus plan.
Yeah, I think it needs maybe even 2 Zimus. You know who's not good in this deck? Let's see if you've recognized it as the same card I have. There's a card that I'm thinking about pulling.
Crypt Conjurer, I'm guessing.
What are you talking about? He's the whole deck. At that point, I'll just delete it.
I think you need to upgrade the Sprout to 3 of.
No.
Cut the Conjurers.
What are you doing? What happened to you? No, I'm thinking we cut the Thunder Swords and the Sprout and throw 3 Zimus in.
Cutting the Thunder Sword is interesting. I think you need it for Tempest.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
A lot of people think Thunder Sword is a good answer to Zimus as well.
Yeah.
So it could just be upping the priority on at least 1 in player level 1 just in case.
Yeah, that may be. But I do think we need a Zimus in here. I think 2 Zimus is probably right. Okay, we're down to 16. As long as he doesn't block anyone, we're fine.
I kind of like adding a group meal in the Gemheart Sprout spot.
You know what? We can actually win this if he puts a level 2 card we can remove in front of the Guardian. Or not. No, we still won't win it. Yeah, no, we would because of the Conjurer.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that would be interesting if we could pull this one out. Come on, Mamochi. Either don't block at all.
Oh.
Oh, he went for it. Oh, but he got the... Oh. He's... We're not going to have enough, are we?
Conjurer, 3 from lane 2, and 5 from the Conjurer is 8, and then 5 from the Conjurer growing the thing is 26 and 8.
So
I think that's
5...
30. I think it's exact.
Oh, yeah, let's do the math. So, what is he at? I can't see now. Is it 33?
Yeah, 33.
33. Okay, so we have 26 from the Runebark.
Mm-hmm.
Takes him down to...
How much is the Conjurer proc?
It is...
It's 5, right?
5, yeah. So that's
I think it's exact.
26, 31. No, we get 34. So we'll be 1 over because we'll get the Thunder Sword will hit him.
Nice.
All right, cool. Let's see. Do we need to block? Yeah, we sure do need to block. All right. Did we get there? Did we just beat the double Zimus 3? Did we? We did!